whatever the factory is that creates Mexican actors, like you should build another one. Oh, yeah, it's a tricky question because there's a certain style to this film that I wanted it to have. That was a little bit like going back to the first movie, but also adding, its own stamp, and we wanted it to feel like this film from the early 90s, and have all that style, that feeling to it that we had as watching films as kids. And then on top of that, you're trying to like make it modern. We shot it on 35mm film because I wanted it to feel and have all that same feeling of the original. Oh gosh, Jonathan Bailey. Probably a compy. Like he's got a lot of energy, and he's like very quick. Scarlet, maybe a titanosaur, like graceful, right? And kind of doesn't get affected by anything down there. And Mahershala's definitely got a lot of strength in his strength, and is very like a serious great actor. Let's go with the D-Rex in our movie because he has a relationship with that. We have to thank Mexico for our existence, because if that meteor hadn't hit, like we'd all be dinosaurs now still, right? My first movie was a monster movie. It's what got me the Hollywood films, and the whole thing was shot in Mexico. So coming back here was like a full circle moment for me. And then doing Star Wars with like Diego Luna, having Manuel in this movie. I feel like whatever the factory is that creates Mexican actors, like you should build another one. And also I think that weirdly it's very Jurassic Mexico, because it has this sort of exotic tropical kind of environment, but it meets the modern world, right? And it's those two things like colliding, that is kind of what Jurassic is. It's kind of like modern man and science and this ancient, like, sort of beautiful past kind of colliding. And to me, like, you come to somewhere like this and it reminds me of that.